Hi. Hi. So I was filming myself doing my makeup, but then I stopped because honestly, this looks like ass. I look silly. Hi. I was trying to do my makeup because I feel mentally terrible. And I was trying to do something to like make me feel better, but this didn't make me feel better. And I never do my makeup anymore because I like never do anything. So I was like, oh, you know what? Might be a good idea. Let's do your makeup. Girl, no. Anyway. Hi. Hello. I'm here. I'm alive, unfortunately. I'm currently running on 4 hours of sleep from this past night because I slept like all day yesterday. I've had several nightmares in the past 24 hours, which I've woken up in like a fight or flight state. So not cool. I'm like really tired, but at the same time I'm not going back to sleep. Fuck that. I got put on sleeping meds again for like I haven't had sleeping meds probably 6 years or so. Probably more actually. A couple weeks ago they put me back on sleeping meds, but then everyone in my house complained, "Oh my gosh, you're sleeping too much." Because I was sleeping for like 15 hours a day. Can't help it. It was the meds, so I've stopped taking them. Now I'm back to getting piss poor sleep. Yeah, hey, the past month of my life has been hell. Hell. I'm not really gonna delve too much into it, but so I have BPD, right? Yeah, borderline personality disorder. I got officially diagnosed last spring. I think it was like last February or March. I've been talking about BPD with professionals for 9 years now, so it's not something that's new. But I finally was tested, finally was properly diagnosed last year, and the past year, since last May, I've noticed it's been really bad. Because last May, I got into a relationship for the first time in years. And I didn't realize how prominent my BPD would affect me. Because I was a totally different person. Well, not totally different, but I feel like I was able to manage my symptoms a lot better. But ooh, the past year's just been really rough, okay? And in the past month, I got like severely betrayed and abandoned by 2 people. And one person I was really close with, they've been on my channel, like literally have been in my videos, so there's that. So the abandonment and betrayal is really hard to cope with. And today I'm doing a lot of ruminating. And it's not healthy, but at the same time I don't know what else to do. I literally cannot shut my brain off for a second. And I just want to say, if you have anybody in your life that does not respect your boundaries and your triggers, does not really understand your mental health and refuses to, please just cut it off. Cut it off. I've never felt so disrespected by someone close to me. This person never really tried to understand my mental health, even though I had explained it to them so many times. And I don't understand, because all of my close friends, like all of my best friends, people I am very close to, it's really important that they understand me on an emotional level, like an emotionally mature level. And if someone can't do that, I just don't think that it's very compatible. I also don't want to be friends with someone that's emotionally immature anyways. But like, I've been close with this person off and on for many years. So to have my boundaries constantly tested for years, mind you, this isn't like a new thing. This is like, I'm talking half my life. Girl, half my life. My boundaries constantly tested. Constant disrespect, honestly, from the get-go. But back then, I didn't know any better. And then when I was homebound, I figured, well, I need a friend, right? I need a friend. I was desperate for friendship. But look at where that got me. I was never really close with this person until the past couple of years. And I can now see why. I can see why we never got close, because this was just so draining. But the thing is people now have this perception of me that I am like a monster. I'm this abusive, first of all, abusive girl. I'm abusive and I'm manipulative. Because I have boundaries, and also I'm suicidal. I didn't know being suicidal made you manipulative, but hey, you learn something new every day. Actually, this has been a narrative that's been going on for almost a year now too. Because of a lot of different people, which also pisses me off. It pisses me off so bad. I don't know if I talked about it in my video last year. I might have. How like everyone's calling me manipulative because I say I think everybody hates me and wants me dead, and I also want to die. And then someone was like, oh, Ashley's projecting. Ashley's projecting because she hates herself. Yeah, I do. I do hate myself. What do you mean I'm projecting? If I hate myself and I want to die, why would I think anybody else could like me? Duh. Like, I also have a lot of problems with, what is it? Emotional, like, permanence? Is that what it's called? I don't know. Like, I need reassurance a lot, and I have a tendency, if it's not directly in front of me, I will think that you hate me. Like, I don't know. Obviously, I need help. I have a lot of work to do. I know that. Oh, my therapist abandoned me too. I had therapy a little over a week ago. Was it a week ago? Yeah. Whatever. And she was like, hey, this is our last session. What do you mean? What do you mean? Girl, you can't just spring that on me. You can't spring that on me. Like, I need a notice. The last time a therapist did that to me, I drove straight to the psych ward. This was back in 2019. My therapist was like, I had been seeing her for a couple months. And then she told me, this is our last day together. You'll never see me again. And I was just like, oh, I didn't know what to do. I asked my dad to drive me to the mental hospital. And then he went in looking for my old IOP therapist. Anyway. So, I mean, I've had therapists leave me, but they usually give me, like, a notice, at least a week plus, like, in advance. So I'm not just, like, shocked. But she's like, oh, this is a last minute thing. Yeah, I don't do last minute things, girl. So now I don't have a therapy appointment for, like, a month. A month. And it's on someone that I know. She passed away. She was like my age. She passed away about 2.5 years ago, and it's on her birthday. That's my next therapy appointment, so that's gonna be interesting, because I think that's gonna be, you know, a hard day. And she would have been 30, and I'm 30, and it's just hard to think about. I don't know. I'm not gonna cry right now. I'm not gonna cry. Because I'm wearing makeup, so we're not gonna cry. Anyway, yeah. So how do I go into therapy and be like, hey, this is probably not a good day. My friend died. And it's her birthday. Like, what? I don't know. So, anyway, I'm struggling. If you couldn't tell, I've literally been in just such a freeze state. You know, fight, freeze. That's been me. Yeah, and so it feels like most days I'm not even living. Guys, it feels like most days I'm dead. And so I just stay in bed and I don't do anything and don't interact with anybody. And I just dissociate most of the time. I have a lot of depersonalization, derealization. How the fuck do you get it to stop? I haven't had this bad in years, and it's not fun. It's not fun. It's not fun. Also, I'm very suicidal. I'm very, yep. But I can't say that, because my video will get flagged. Ooh, viewer discretion about, shut up, YouTube, shut up, stop censoring me. So, anyways, I'm just not looking forward to anything in my life at all. And I wish I wasn't here. But I hope you guys are doing well. I'm sorry. And I'm sure my iPad is probably doing that fuck shit thing where it does that weird noise. So I'm sorry for that too. I don't like this angle either. I don't know. No, I'm just saying shit. But I don't know. Maybe I'll make videos. Maybe I'll edit stuff and put it together as like a vlog. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what anybody wants from me. Nobody wants anything from me. That's why I have no fucking friends. And yeah. I literally have one friend. And that's not true. That's like not entirely true, but like I have no friends. No. Shut up, Ashley. Shut up. Okay, I'm gonna set my face with the dewy coconut. My face is oily. Why am I using dewy products? Dumb bitch. I need like a matte setting spray, but it smells like coconut. I have sensitive skin. You don't care. The Elf dewy coconut setting spray. I don't actually know if this works or not, guys, but I've used like half the bottle. Like since I think Halloween I've had this since, yeah, Halloween, I think. I think I'm lying, actually. I don't remember. I think it was Halloween, though. Woo! Nothing like some good old dewy coconut on your face. Also, I bought the fucking wrong shade of the Anastasia Beverly Hills tinted brow gel. This is not my shade. And then I got the one that was my shade and it was super dried out, so not fun, not cute. But what is this? Ready? Ready? I'm not ready. That's what. Are you ready? I'm not ready. Oh my god. That looks terrible. What is that? Guys, chat, what is that? I lost my Chanel eyebrow pencil. So now we're resorting to this. What is that? Oh my god. I am drowning. There is no sign of land. Signed. I need to take a fucking nap. And I also need to just not do my makeup. This is terrible. This is embarrassing. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you have to see me like this. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna shut up now. Have a good day, guys. Have a good day. It's Saturday. So, enjoy your weekend. I won't. Because also, I'm splitting on my one friend. I'm splitting. And I know that I am. Because I messaged them. So, they got up really early. And I was like, oh, you're up early. Mind you, I just woke up from a nightmare. I was in a bad mood and I wanted to myself. And I opened up to them and I was like, I feel really depressed. Haha. But they were busy. They were too busy. This is not what I'm looking for. Where's my... There we go. And they haven't responded to me in about 8 or 9 hours now. It's 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Why are you ignoring me? I've seen you online. You've been online. And you're just ignoring the fact that I told you I was depressed. Cool. Cool. I'm done yapping. I'm so sorry.